the truck stick, a term coined in 2005 to combat the legendary hit stick. As fans of the game, we always want more. More ways to win, new ways to play, innovations to take things to the next level. As players, we too strive for more. I juked, backstepped, and hurdled my way to get more yards than anyone had before. But the tank taking the field tonight is a new breed. One that just wants more carnage. More defenders to punish. It turns out, this game we play already has a truck stick. And his name is Hank Derrick.
Good evening and welcome to Music City, home to country music stars, imposing running backs, and today's matchup between Tennessee and Houston. I'm Fish Fisher alongside my partner Colt Coulter to bring you this contest of top teams in the AFC South.
Fish, the atmosphere of the stadium is electric. A bit of a playoffs feel to it, and the winner will get a huge leg up towards claiming the division title.
The young Houston squad is riding high after their primetime victory as former Heisman winner DeLance Garvin looked like he tapped into his potential. The number one pick, Kyler Savage, has been a force all year, and their third-round back, Jamal Locke, has proven to be a steal.
You don't need to tell me that Locke has that dog in him. Teams overlooked his athleticism due to some fumbling issues. Despicable. The young buck reminds me a bit of the big fellow on the other side tonight.
Old Walter Payton described him well. Hank Derrick is a living truck stick. The tank has carried Tennessee up to this point.
The mid-season pickup of Calvin Parley has helped their passing attack that aged poorly. Warren Air has looked good since returning from his injury, but his weapons had dulled a bit.
Tennessee's defense has remained sharp this season, led by Javon Freak up front and backed up by some stars in the secondary.
The downpour here is going to play into these DB's hands. I expect to see Samurai Roll lined up across from Savage on every down, and Plain Pope in the box looking to smite a ball carrier.
Well, we are all set for football as Houston kicks this one off to Tennessee. Calvin Parley handles return duty since his trade from Atlanta. He'll take this one out past the 20, cut inside and break a couple tackles, but he'll be dragged down before the 30. Tennessee comes out in the single back, a handoff to Hank Derrick as he cuts up and gets 8 yards. After a generous spot and an incompletion, it looks like a designed bootleg as Warren Air takes off and moves the chains.
Tennessee loves to get creative in the run game using Warren Air's mobility.
After a short gain on first down, the handoff goes to Derrick. He cuts outside and breaks a couple tackles. Huge stiff arm, and he is gone. Hank Derrick past the 20 will be finally dragged down after 35 yards.
Fish, the tank comes equipped with not only raw power but some agility and the ability to banish corners to the shadow realm.
Tennessee sets up in the red zone, gaining all their yards on the ground as Warren Air takes off on the boot again, cuts inside, and picks up 7 more. 2nd and 3. Here's an inside handoff to Hank the Tank, gets some good blocking, and he'll be gang tackled inside the 5. 1st and goal from the pistol, fakes the handoff on the read option, and Air is gonna stroll into the end zone. Tennessee strikes first.
Houston's so worried about Hank the Tank that they keep letting Air break contain on all these fakes.
Here comes the extra point, and it's wide right. Tennessee marched down the field, but is only able to get 6 on the drive. Here comes Kyler Savage, the star number 1 pick. He cuts outside, hops over a couple, pulls over another, and he is off to the races, past the 50. He makes a man miss. Here he goes, past the 30. And he'll be finally caught up to. What a return!
Savage lives up to his name every week, Fish. The dude ain't classy, bougie, or ratchet, though. He's big, fast, and nasty. He's a threat anytime he's got the rock.
Great field possession as Houston will take their first snap, and is a 4-yard pickup by Locke. An inside handoff here again, gets 5 yards this time. Big 3rd and 2 for Houston. A handoff up the middle is blown up by Plain Pope.
Pope saw this play coming like a prophet. just sticks his hat in there and spears Locke behind the line.
Houston goes 3 and out quickly. Coach Schmegman sends Sims out onto the field to kick the field goal, and it's good. We've played 1 quarter, Colt, and so far we've only seen 1 pass attempt.
Hey now, I love some smash mouth football. And so does Tennessee, since they got a couple all-star runners. I think Houston's playbook is limited with Roll locking up Savage and Nick Leggett still out for 2 more weeks.
With the rain falling, this game could turn into an old-fashioned slugfest. Calvin Parlay will take a knee in the end zone. Tennessee comes out in the single back. It'll be a throw, and he's wide open over the middle. Frank Paycheck with a big 16-yard catch. Tennessee lines up in the single back again. A toss to Hank Derrick. He gets outside of the defenders, and he's got a first down.
The tank squeezes through a tight hole here faster than I do when I'm on the road without the misses.
Good thing she doesn't watch our games, Colt.
No shit.
From the gun is a handoff to Derrick. There he goes again. He's got 8 on this carry. 2nd and 2, back into the single back. Warren Air drops back, gonna be a throw, looking towards Derek Dyson, and he's hit as he makes the catch. After a 5-yard run on first, here's another run to Hank Derrick, slips outside. They need at least 3 defenders to bring him down. First down in the red zone for Tennessee. It's gonna be a fake to Derrick, and Warren Air throws it outside to Tyson again. He's got 8 more. 2nd and 2. In the gun. Hands to Hank Derrick. He's getting outside, and he just steps on the line.
Ayupati got there just in time to cut off the angle.
It's another read option. Warren Air dives, and they're gonna mark him short. 2nd and goal. Here comes Hank Derrick on the toss. Easily walks into the end zone for Tennessee's 2nd touchdown.
I was sure that Air crossed the plane, but the tank is the best insurance policy you could buy.
Tennessee kicked their extra point to make it 13-3 with about a minute left for Houston. Kyler Savage looking for another big return. Won't be able to get there. After a short run on first down, Garvin's in the pistol. He'll be looking to throw. Javon Freak pressures, and Garvin takes off.
Look at him go.
He slides for 7. 3rd and 1. Big play for Houston. Garvin calls something out of the line, and he's going to throw again. Looking over the middle as he gets hit, and is tipped, and the ball's bobbled and is incomplete.
You can credit Javon Freak with a couple hurries on those last 2 plays.
Coach Schmegman deciding he'll send his offense back on the field and lock straight up the middle. He's got it. He spins and he's tackled.
We know Schmegman's a gambler, and with the game slipping away, he makes the right call.
Locke nearly broke that one, as Houston is now on their own 40. Tennessee brings blitz. Garvin launches, and Savage goes up to catch it. He's off to the races. He's out of bounds past the 30.
What a catch by Savage. Samurai rolls left with 2 men on his side of the field, and Garvin puts it up high enough where Savage is the only one with a shot at it.
With just a few seconds remaining in the half, Garvin's gonna look to launch it and just send it into the stands. Sims onto the field for the kick, and it's up, and it's good as time expires. Houston able to put up another 3 and pull within 1 score of Tennessee.
Who'd have thunk that special teams would be keeping Houston in it? 2 big boots from Sims, the big return, and the missed extra point by Tennessee makes it so we still have a ball game.
Let's head down to the sideline with our reporter Wolfie Wolfson for more.
Fish, Hank Derrick and Tennessee are executing like a well-oiled, tank, smashing through the Houston defense for 114 yards on 14 attempts and eating up time of possession. Every team knows that Tennessee is going to run the ball, but the read option has given Houston's rookie Ted Ayupati fits as he's been caught out of position frequently. Warren Air has dropped back 8 times so far and only thrown it on 4 of those occasions. On the other side, Houston's offensive totals look more balanced, but it couldn't be further from the truth. 3 straight runs after a huge return by Kyler Savage on the opening drive squandered their momentum. Savage made the only other big play for Houston as he brought them into field goal range on his final catch of the half. Coach Schmegman and his squad are lucky to be down just 1 possession at the half and receive the ball to start the second. Back to you, Fish.
Thank you there, Wolfie. We'll return with the second half after these brief messages on RBTV.
I saw Dad in the basement, and He was watching football again.
Don't listen to that little shit. I was just flipping channels.
How could you? Pack your things, Darla. We're leaving.
Okay.
And taking the TV with us.
If one of your loved ones is suffering, there is hope in the rooms of Football Anonymous.
That dumbass forgot I can watch on my phone.
Visit our website today.
Welcome back to the Music City as Tennessee kicks this one off to Houston. Savage gonna return it from the goal line. He's out past the 10, hoping for another big return. He's tripped up, and they'll start on their own 22. From the single back, it's a toss to Locke. He's able to get outside, break a tackle, and get 8.
Fish, I'd love to see Savage get involved a little bit more here.
Not this time. Locke gets the first down for Houston. 4-yard pickup on first down leads to 2nd and 6, and here's another lifted Locke, and he picks up another set of downs. From the pistol, it's 1st and 10. Garvin finally looking to throw. No, he's pressured out of the pocket, and he's gonna get wrecked here.
Seems like Garvin's been hesitant to throw the ball today, Fish.
Well, he will on this down and get it out to Locke. He's aiming for the first down, but Plain Pope strikes him down. From the single back, it will be a throw. Garvin throw it outside to Savage, and he slips and falls. Still gets the first down.
I don't know what he's celebrating there. Should have been a touchdown if he could break that tackle.
Another throw on first down gets to Locke, and Houston is moving the chains. Short run on first down, leads to 2nd down. Another throw from Garvin. Savage catches, and he's stepped on the line. Can you believe it?
Mental mistakes hurt more than physical ones, Fish.
You good, bro?
Huh?
An incompletion on first down leads to this 2nd and 10. Garvin from the pistols looking to throw. He finds Savage on the outside, slips in, and dives for the score! Houston climbing back into the game.
I got my wish on this drive, Fish. Savage finally shows up samurai roll, but he just needs to keep his big-ass feet under him.
Houston ate up the entire 3rd quarter with their drive, Colt. What are you hoping to see in the 4th?
The Tank has been running Houston's base defense into the ground, but Coach Spegman knows that if they run commit and bring Ayapati into the box, that leaves them exposed to big plays.
Calvin Parlay set up to return from his own goal line. He'll bring this one out. He's cutting outside. He's past the 25, breaks a tackle, and that's a nice return for Parlay. A loss of 1 on first down leads to a 2nd and 11 as Warren Air goes up top and Parlay snags it out of the air.
That's why they brought him over from Atlanta.
Here's another read option on first down as Warren Air takes off. They look like they got him, but he escapes and gets 4 yards for Tennessee. 2nd and 6 in the single back. A toss to Derrick. He's outside and breaking tackles to pick up 10. Tennessee in the pistol. They run the read option from here a lot as he hands to Derrick. He cuts, goes up the middle, and chucks his way into the open field. There he goes. Hank Derrick is going to take this one to the crib. Touchdown, Tennessee.
With the way this Tank runs, Houston's medical staff better have body bags on hand.
With a successful extra point, Tennessee goes up 20-13, leaving Houston with just a minute or so left on the clock. Savage with the return. He's outside again, and they'll start up around their own 27. In the pistol, Garvin hands it to Locke, and he goes up the middle, and he hurdles over the defenders. Off goes Locke, past the 50, 45, 40, and they catch up to him just past the 40. What a play!
Fish, it looks like Locke has made that hurdle his signature move. And if they keep getting runs like this, I'll bet you'll lose your voice.
I was born to scream, Colt. As Garvin's in the pistol, he's gonna throw. It's a little dump off to Locke, and he's got 9.
Houston's shown that they can score in pressure situations, but they need a touchdown on this drive.
Garvin lofts it. It's tipped by Roll, and Savage makes a circus catch, bringing them into the red zone. From the gun, the clock ticking away. Garvin takes a step, throws over the middle, and is knocked away by Plain Pope. Whoo!
That was a dangerous one there, Fish. Just a little overthrown.
On 2nd and 10, Garvin goes up top by Savage, and he steps on the line again!
Can you throw a more perfect ball than that one? And Savage, you gotta cash in when the game is this close.
Houston's got one more shot at it. Locke gets the sweep and dives for the score! Houston, 1 point away from tying it up.
Javon Freak had him in his sights and Pope took a shot at him, but Locke was filled with determination.
Sims is on to tie the game. The extra point is good. We are headed to overtime.
You look at the stat sheet and Houston should have been ran out of this game already. Sometimes I question Schmegman's clock management, but playing the possession game got them this far.
Tennessee wins the toss and will receive to start this extra quarter. Parlay will take a knee after a 4-yard run on first. Here comes Air in the pistol, hands it to Derek. He breaks a couple tackles, but Ayupati is able to make the play. That brings up a big third down. Hands it to Derek, and he's finally stopped.
I think Houston finally got the memo that it takes more than one guy to bring them down.
But Tennessee comes back on the field on 4th and 2. Warren Air from the gun, he's gonna throw. Pressure comes, outside's a Delaney runner, and he's got the first down. They're still in this ball game. 1st and 10 for Tennessee. It's a toss to Hank Derrick. He gets outside, and he's got 7 more. 2nd and 3 from the gun. Hands it to Derrick, and he'll pick up the first down.
The tackling has improved, but here comes a throw.
And Warren Air connects with Calvin Parlay down the middle of the field.
Parlay runs a perfect post route, and Warren Air just puts enough air underneath of it for him to get it.
Just outside the red zone, Tennessee threatening to end this game now. Hank Derrick blows through a couple defenders, but just gets 5. 2nd and 5. Here's another throw from Warren Air, looking for anyone, and he'll just throw it away. That brings up another big third down. Can Houston get a stop? Air and Derrick in the gun. Here's the handoff to him. He cuts outside, and he trucks through the whole team, and that's it. The game is over. Tennessee comes out on top in overtime.
Houston's defense put up a fight at the end there, but it wasn't enough to stop the tank. What is when it comes down to it?
The tank rolled his way to 192 yards at over 10 yards a clip. And if you add in Airs, the team rushed for over 200 yards. Coach Schmegman was asked about his team's defensive performance following the game.
Nah, getting close doesn't mean much. We don't take pride in making a comeback without getting the cigar. You play to win the game. Hello? We play to win all our games.
Coach Schmegman and his squad will have another shot at the tank when they roll into Houston in Week 18.
Tennessee is in the driver's seat for the division, and it will take quite a fall for Houston to catch up to them. Reporters caught up with Ted Ayupati before he left the locker room.
Yes, our pursuit angles were off by a few degrees all day, and the sum of our play was a beatdown. But football is like a math equation. You have to convert the negatives into positives to have any gain.
Fish, I don't know about that boy, but I like his attitude.
Next up for Houston is a couple inter-conference matchups with Tampa Bay and San Francisco. Cenk Jenkins will recap both games and be on the lookout for a special guest during his show. For Wolfie Wolfson, Colt Coulter, and our new co-editor, Vitalian, I'm Fish Fisher. Thank you for watching on RBTV.